Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 60 yards.
Mike 21. You can't block me. You can't block. Go. You can't block me.
Try to start this drive in the air. That would complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Check 53.
A big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already.
Clear. Get it.
53
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
21. Check Mike 20.
80 weapon.
Who there?
Set, go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. See, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 38, Wentz. The short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you.
First carry for James Conner.
Run.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Just watch 88.
On 2nd and a yard, Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here we go.
On the ready.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Lightning. Big grip.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Exit.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They can't move the ball on us.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early
Ready,
going
break.
here, but
Mike
those
21,
kind of runs,
Mike 21, check
they're
Mike
going to open up
21.
a world of
Don't get
opportunities
nervous.
for this offense going forward.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
6-6, pull it high. Hit it.
This is Mixon on the drive. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
All day, baby, all day. 53.
Ready, ready.
53 is the
They
mic.
give to Mixon to
Hey,
try
let's
to
get some
pick it up.
penetration here.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Run,
line.
run,
10
run,
yards
run.
there on a Bengal first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge
come on,
gain,
now.
but
Ready,
those are
ready.
the types of carries I
70,
think they were
Indy.
missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Here we
Just
go.
down a score, they come out firing right away
Flare,
and
alert,
compound
flare,
things
flare,
by
flare.
throwing an
Solid,
interception.
solid.
They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Brown charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after
51,
that
Mike.
sack.
Mike,
It's
51.
2nd and 21.
Watch the run.
It's a 2nd down
Go,
run
go,
for
go,
Sanders.
run.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him
You're
6
not
on the
going
run.
anywhere,
It'll be
man.
3rd down
What are
now
you
with still a
doing?
long way
You
to go
can't
to get to
go.
the first down marker.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Here we go.
Great 57.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's get it together.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
There we go.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Nice catch right there.
51,
Brings
Mike
to mind the
51.
sentence.
Watch
When in
the
doubt,
pass.
find
Watch
your
the
veterans.
pass.
He used to laugh
Switch.
back in the day when they would call
Switch.
guys like him
Sunday,
crafty
Sunday.
veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're
13,
still
Phil.
playing receiver, but you're around that long in that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore.
Let's go,
Now he
let's go.
understands a little bit better.
Now we'll
Here
get a
we go, here we go.
stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy,
While
what
the
you got?
trainers take
What
a
you got,
look,
Heavy?
we'll step
What you got,
aside.
Heavy? Give me some.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's
It's
go,
a gain
let's
of
go.
16 and an Eagle first down.
Here we go,
So
here we
they'll
go.
come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
What's that?
Go, Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's
Hey,
Sanders.
come down.
They're
Hey,
only
let's go,
able
let's
to
go,
get
come,
2
come.
here,
Bound
stopped
to
at
lose
the
one.
30.
Good job, good job.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The
Back,
last
back.
run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
46 down, man. 5-4.
You better be
Wentz
afraid
out
of me.
of throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he stopped right at the 25 after a
Good
gain
work,
of
D.
5.
That's how we ball, fellas.
One thing you're
Keep
hoping
playing
for
hard.
when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in
Go.
stride, and he can
Ready.
pick up a lot of yardage
I
after
know
the
he ain't
catch.
got it.
But in this
Go, go.
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop
Mike
him before
51.
he got a good head of
Oh,
steam
yeah, I'm
going.
coming. Oh, yeah, I'm
And
coming.
this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Carson
good job,
Wentz
O.
with 2 first-half
That's the way you
touchdown
make experience.
passes.
That's the
and
way you
the
make
Eagles
experience, baby.
able to push further out in front. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott good with a PAT. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard
All day,
line.
baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Keep playing
Down
hard.
2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get
Hey,
that
check.
zero.
21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball and keep moving.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On 1st and 10 is counter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second
That's the way to
down.
hit.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create more contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
Touchdown!
Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles get a push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 down here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play
Let's go now.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
He ain't going nowhere.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
3 buzz.
Golf.
Hey, check Mike.
Get it.
2nd and 3.
Mike 21.
Let's go.
Open man is Uzama. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it.
Hey, we got Mike, number
No yardage.
53. Mike,
They had the
53.
catch on 2nd down, but it
Hey, that
didn't
QB's
help at all,
trash.
and now
Let's
they're
go.
looking at 3rd down here. Now back to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Let's go. Let's do this.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
10-2
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4 just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
He's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DJ Chark. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. Pac man.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the other games going on here around the NFL.
You got tight right there.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun. Wentz. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
53's the mic.
Bengals
53.
drive
Check
about
53.
to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board
Match
last
box,
time. It's still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game,
that's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DJ Chark, 79 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Pac
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got a good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Come on, set.
So from the
60
39 now,
Pittsburgh.
they'll come up
People
on a
at your
1st and
run.
10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Here we go.
A really good pickup
Break.
of 28
Mike 21,
yards.
Mike 21, check Mike
this
21.
quarterback now, over 200 yards already in this first. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Way to let them dogs loose.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bullock good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Baby. Let's go.
Go, go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. We're only in November.
I got it.
But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs.
Check
But you
down.
know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Tighten up,
They
tighten
have the
up.
lead now. They'll be
Pull
looking
together.
for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that
Let's run,
because
fellas, let's run.
now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first
They
half.
can't
That
block
worked
us.
okay.
Let's go.
But in order
Here
to
we
get
go,
the
here we go.
separation that you just talked
Mike
about,
51.
change
It's our
things up
time.
a little bit.
It's our
Change your
time.
tendencies to try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
Oh, that's what I'm
I was
talking
laughing.
about.
People say,
Nice
what's the
hit,
toughest
baby.
route to defend? And I'm
Here we
like,
go, back.
any of them,
180.
especially if it's a good receiver,
tired of me.
that makes things very
I'm tired of
difficult.
us.
But when you're running a drag route, something
Phil, hey,
short,
Ford, go,
shallow, going through
is us.
defenders,
50
using
wants
guys
the
almost
mic.
as screens
Watch
in
the
order
run,
to get
watch the
open,
run.
that makes things tough
Stop,
for
baby,
guys trying to
that's
get to the
baby
football.
And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15
Let's go, baby.
more onto
Let's
the
go.
end of this thing. And now
go.
it's 1st and
120.
10. A big mistake, especially when you
must
factor in the
be getting
personal
tight.
foul yardage. Wentz. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, the interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed,
We got
and
to
not the
seal
tone
this
they
game.
wanted to set.
Dude.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong
53 is the mic.
and running into the
got one, I got one, I
instead
got
of
one.
running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
18 Gator.
53, Mike.
Topper.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up
That's
from his
it, baby.
linebacker
We
spot.
gonna work.
And sometimes the position
ready.
designation really doesn't
15
matter. If
line
you
it.
creep up
15
to the
line.
line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football.
Five.
Make sure it moves before you do.
Joe Mixon, and across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
There we go.
Jalen Mills in on the stop.
Only 4
Set.
yards on that game, but
70.
you know, a lot of
Indy.
people would say that's like getting 9
Cut,
in
cut,
normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, second and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go, boys. Bring
It's
it
a gain
on.
of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying,
man
well, why
up,
don't you
G.
cover
Get
it?
it.
Triple, do what you have to do.
Why? Get wide.
Sometimes They get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Not gonna happen today.
Second and 9 now. He finds his running back, Nixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On first down, he'll drop it to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle of the field where he threw that. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. First carry for Giovanni Bernard. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know you feel
that. Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Ready?
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on
watch the
4th
screen,
down.
watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ready.
Going to the keeper. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two.
Come on now, let's go.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
180.
51.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. You took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Run.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That's it.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got a first down and more past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
180.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Yeah, baby!
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Silver.
2nd and 11 now. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
He wants the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
It's going to try and throw on 3rd. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
36.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll first down. It's Sanders. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Woo! You got it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Check 99. Check 99.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Yeah.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Wentz going to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
Here we go.
Touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
On the set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had a great drive
all day,
going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may need more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
10-2
53's Mike. Focus.
Bravo. On the ball. Now.
53.
Again,
Check
it's
53.
Mixon.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
The 20.
Y'all playing the
and
wrong
all
football.
the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play.
Come on,
another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try to snap the victory.
On first down.
Man, I got you.
Bernard.
Man, I got you.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. Check. Sideline after a chip shot field goal. Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. Those 2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball. They keep making the connection.
Now a carry for Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47.
That's
1-yard
it,
gain. It was Ryan Glasgow who got him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Throwing now is Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
I'm here all day.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets it to the 34.
All
Good
day,
enough for the
baby.
first.
Let's go.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Let's go, D.
Some good games
It's gonna be
going
a
on
long
in the
day
early
on this.
window.
It's gonna
This
be a
might be
long
the
day.
best of the bunch. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the
Keep playing
clock
hard.
in a tight one-point game.
Back.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's
Watch
see
his
what
flat.
they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Ah, that's it, baby.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Big hit. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Sunday.
He'll look to throw. To Connor on the check down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
That's a big loss of 3,
I know
and it
you
brings
felt
up
that one.
3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands.
Hey, watch the ball,
I don't
watch
think
the ball.
any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Lose 5-7.
Wins to throw.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Believing the pressure right.
Oh, here we go.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Meanwhile, in Foxborough, there in the 4th quarter, the Dolphins, they have extended their lead in that one. A win would be just their 2nd of the year if they could hold on. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Got it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Coleman.
Pick 6 all
Charles,
day.
whatever's
Don't
going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
And I always say the most important part of the player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Eagles, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.